Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates.
Hello viewers, we interrupt our regularly scheduled broadcast for this special announcement. Welcome to episode 1 of a new series. Starting with lots and lots and lots of splash screens. Welcome to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, which is not what today's video was supposed to be. There's an annoying story behind that one, let me tell you. I am currently basically at the end of 2 other games, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, and Echoes of Wisdom. And I really want to play those, but well, all of my Switch controllers have broken. All of them. My Pro controller is the left analog stick is basically broken. I can't play with it anymore. And the Joy-Cons, the right-hand Joy-Con for some reason, no longer holds a charge. I remove it from the Switch and it just immediately dies. So, yeah, I cannot play my Switch games anymore until I get either new controllers or fix the old ones. So I need something else. Well, here's something else. And I have to say, I've really been looking forward to this one, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. It's kind of for a bittersweet reason. My dad, one of his favorite movies of all time was the very first Indiana Jones movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark. And so I've always really been a fan of Indiana Jones myself. Probably not as much as my dad was, but yeah, I'm an Indiana Jones fan. And I've been wanting to play this game, sort of to honor him. He's been gone for a while, but yeah, I just feel like I want to do this for him. And of course, because like I just said, I'm a fan of Indiana Jones myself. So, the fact that my Switch controllers are all broken is as good a reason as any, I suppose. So let's take a look at the options. So, HUD settings, tutorials. I am reluctantly going to leave that one on. It's not really my preference, but I don't know. Since I'm not playing this just for myself, I'm recording it and putting it online. More accessibility is not a bad thing. Item highlight outlines, adjust the brightness of item highlight outlines. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I think I'm going to leave that on the default. Incoming damage indicators. Enable indicators showing the direction of incoming damage. Yeah, sure. Great Circle outfit, that's the only one I've got. The bullwhip, that's the only one I've got, so cosmetic stuff apparently. controller, I'm not sure how much sensitivity I want in the aiming. I think I do want to invert horizontal. I can never remember how I like it, but I think I like horizontal to be inverted. Controller vibration on, yeah, sure. Vibration intensity 100, why not? Switching vibration on and off. I don't feel my controller doing anything, so yeah, who knows if it's even working. Aim assist. I don't know, I guess. Enable aim assistance when shooting, throwing items, melee fighting, and using the whip. Aim assist strength. I guess that means snapping onto the target. Toggle sprint. Set whether the sprint button toggles sprinting or if it needs to be held down. So I tap the button if toggle sprint is on. Otherwise I have to hold down the button. I think I just want toggle. Toggle aim firearm. Set whether the aim button toggles aiming or if it needs to be held down. Probably just going to leave it all on default and then figure it out later. Set whether the aim button toggles looking through the camera viewfinder or if it needs to be held down. Set whether the raise button toggles raising the lighter or if it needs to be held down. Set whether the prime throw button... Okay, this is... The prime throw button? I mean, what the heck? Priming a throw? Probably means readying a throw, which seems like it would have been a better way to put it, but okay. Toggle whip free climb. Set whether the button toggles whip free climb or if it needs to be held down. I think that one I'm gonna turn on. I think this one I'm gonna turn on also. Toggle block. Thumbstick dead zone. Man, this is getting really deep in the weeds, and I'm not even sure what that means. Outer dead zone, inner dead zone? Left trigger, right trigger. Yeah, I think I'm done with that. Mouse keyboard, I'm not using the mouse and keyboard. Yeah, that looks good. HUD safe zone. Adjust the boundaries where the HUD will be displayed. Okay, I want to take a look at that. Oops. Darn it. A-B confusion. Okay. I can make it full screen, or... Okay, that's as small as I can make it. So, that's a pretty big HUD regardless. Okay, let's make it the smallest possible for now. Vertical sync. Select the vertical sync mode, which helps reduce screen tearing by synchronizing the frame rate with your display monitor's refresh rate. Adaptive, off, on, triple buffered. On. FPS limit? Up to 1000 FPS. Yeah, that's going to happen. Let's limit it to 60. That's generally a pretty good FPS. Motion blur? I hate motion blur. I'm not a fan of chromatic aberration either. Image sharpening, film grain, depth of field. Depth of field anti-aliasing. That all looks decent, I think. Vegetation animation quality. Upscaling. Estimated VRAM requirements exceeds available video memory. Really? I have a pretty good graphics card too. Let's leave it there then. Resolution scaling. Dynamic resolution. That can save on GPU memory. Performance metrics. Oh, it gives me a FPS counter up there. Oh, wow. Look at all that. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think I want any of that, actually. That would be exceptionally distracting. Color filter. To help players who are colorblind. Okay, that's not me. Actually, I do have some very mild color blindness. But, I can... I don't need any kind of color filtering to deal with it. Okay, so that's all of that. Audio. Yeah, overall volume, 100, obviously. Voice volume, yes, so that I can hear the people talking. everything else set to 80. No, actually, I think I'm going to turn the music down a little bit more. Not much. But yeah, I like music to be, audible, but more, sort of ambient. I like to be able to hear the sound effects and the character voices over the music. Accessibility. Account. Sign in with Xbox account. Forget that. Okay. Alright. Enough fluff. Let's get a move on.
We are walking the path of death. What of the curse? Superstition, Satibo. Tranquilo.
Okay. Yeah. Oops. So, yeah, I don't want inverted. Is there a reason why these guys are tinted blue? Okay, I gotta figure that one out. The position of A and B on my controller are reversed compared to the Nintendo controllers, and I'm used to the Nintendo setup. So I keep pushing B when I want to push A. Okay. Okay, I don't like that. Outlines. Let's try outlines. That's better. Still looks kind of odd, but at least they look like actual people now rather than weird specters. So this has me thinking of Raiders of the Lost Ark, the beginning of that one. Only in that one there was only 2 people. 2 guides. And here we have 3.
What was that sound? Senor, the Jovitos could be watching us. Ovitos don't like intruders.
Relax.
So that other guy didn't even have a name. He was just Peruvian Porter. These guys have names.
You would be crazy to make a fire on Ovito land.
Warriors of the Clouds. My journey through the ruins of the Chachapoyan culture by Maria Smirnova. Rotate. I can't rotate it very far. Collect.
This
Okay.
was Forrestal's favorite.
Why did they leave these things behind?
I think they were intent on coming back.
Okay, what am I supposed to do with this thing? Can I, like, put it in my inventory or something? Nope, that's not going to do anything. Sure is awkward that I'm just kind of holding this in my hand. It's like, what do I do with it? Game manual, huh? Inventory. There are many items in the world that Indy can interact with. An item that can be picked up will be highlighted. Pressing X will pick up the item. If it's an item that can't be stashed, you can throw it by holding left trigger to prime and right trigger to release. Let's see, inspecting items. Unique and interesting items like letters, books, or mysterious artifacts can be inspected for details and clues. Stashing items. Some items can be collected and stashed in either your satchel or your journal. You will collect many different types of items, such as currency, bandages, notes, and much more. These are stored in your satchel. Consumable items such as bandages and ammunition are stashed immediately when they are picked up. Unique items are stashed by pressing X in the inspection view. Okay, satchels where you store consumables, artifacts, disguises, keys, and other items that you encounter. Press right on the D-pad to open your satchel. You can inspect or use an item from your satchel by selecting and pressing X. Okay. Okay, I can't put it in my satchel then. Revolver? Is there any point to me carrying this? X. Drop dart.
The Jovitas are near. Poison is still fresh, 3 days. They're following us.
If they knew we were here, they would have killed us already.
Yeah, I mean, if they were following, they wouldn't have just shot at a tree up ahead to announce their presence.
Don't want to spend the night in the jungle.
Okay, the A button vaults me up on that rock.
This is the jungle telling us to turn back.
Go on, senor. Satipa will help you move the tree.
X. Lift. South America, 1936. I have no idea if I actually made that happen or not.
The temple is up there, senor.
Okay, what's that marker at the bottom left?
This is it. This is where Forrestal cashed in.
A friend of yours?
A competitor. He was good. He was very, very good.
Senor, nobody has come out of there alive. Please.
You first, senor. Be careful.
Sandbag, Warriors of the Clouds. What? Okay. What? Okay, come on. Let me stow this. Why am I... Oh, equipped. Okay. Unequip? Alright, I'm getting really irritated. How do I unequip this? Okay, figured that part out. Unequipped it with the Y button. Revolver X? Unequip, okay. So anyway, we are replaying the opening of Raiders of the Lost Ark, it would appear. Not entirely sure why.
See ya. Get them off me.
Stop. Stay out of the light.
Stay out of the light. Right, I remember this.
Forrestal.
You said he was very good.
He was. Just not good enough.
Are you?
I guess we'll find out.
Okay, I saw, yeah, I see it there. How do I... Stay out of the light. Stay out of the light.
Go far, Joe. What now?
Right bumper.
Crazy, senor.
That could almost have been...
Let us hurry. There is nothing to fear here.
That's what scares me.
That could almost have been straight out of the movie, rather than a graphical reinterpretation.
That did it.
Are those safe to step on now?
That's it.
Okay, but seriously, how would he know this if it wasn't for the outlines? That's almost... that feels like cheating, honestly.
That's how it's done.
Okay. Adjust weight. Replace.
Give me the whip!
Throw me the idol. No time to argue. Throw me the idol. I throw you the whip.
How do I throw the idol?
You have no choice. Hurry!
Give me the whip!
Adios, senor.
Okay. How do I sprint? No, not options. Game manual. How do I sprint? Let's see. Navigation. Press A to jump, yeah, but how do I sprint? Sprinting. To sprint, hold the L stick down. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a jump scare.
Adios, Sabito.
Americans. You sell it in America.
That's the man I knew 10 years ago. I learned to hate you in the last 10 years. Well, where the hell were you? Damn it, don't you leave me down here by myself!
Now that was interesting. Stuff from the dialogue of the first movie.
Marcus.
Oh, where's that exit? Oh, man, it's like a labyrinth.
Lightweight.
Hey, Indy, you were sleeping just now.
What the devil? Everywhere. Damn kids. Someone's getting expelled tonight. Those are big footprints.
And me without my whip. This sure is atmospheric.
Gotta be some vagrant.
Campus overview. Faculty orientation map of the Marshall College campus.
All right, pal. You can't sleep here.
Who the hell are you? Right. You asked for it.
Whatever you're up to, pal, it ends now.
Okay,
This is a museum. Careful. Not the exhibits.
Is that the best you got?
Homunculus, non comptace. Indiana?
quite long for a
I
prologue.
wondered where you'd got to. What happened?
Where did he go?
Who?
The giant.
I didn't see any giant.
I caught someone breaking into the museum. He was tall.
He took something.
Well, did you see his face?
Scarred. Dark skin. He spoke some form of Latin.
Latin? Well, that is a novelty.
Come on, Marcus. We need to find out what he took.
Yes, righto. This display case has been ransacked. Is there anything missing?
Let's have a look.
We should look around for the exhibits that were in this display.
Ancient Egyptian, obviously. A depiction of Bastet.
What am I supposed to do with it?
Terracotta. Likely Babylonian out of Iraq.
Case. Funerary mask?
A funerary mask, Brody.
Is that solid gold?
Ah, look at this. Ugaritic letters.
Ugarit. It must be from Ras Shamra in Syria.
Okay, but what am I looking for exactly? Okay, maybe I could have done that with the frying pan back in the jungle. I get the feeling that fight was one that I could have won if I'd known what I was doing. Okay, what am I looking for? Trying to figure out what he took. Let's see. He was like here-ish. Got anything to say, Brody? Guess not. Do I have the ability to talk to people? Let's see here. Introduction, navigation, journal, inventory, puzzles, code locks, locked doors, set piece puzzles, environmental interactions, chained interactions, camera hints, secrets, character interactions. Throughout the journey, Indy will befriend people that will try to aid him in various ways. These characters will be key to completing various activities in the locations where they live. Some may even turn out to be lifelong friends. Dialogue. If a character has something important to say, you will see an on-screen prompt telling you to interact with them. Interacting with them will either trigger a piece of dialogue or a cinematic. Okay, so unless it specifically tells me he has something to say, he doesn't have something to say. Alright. Okay, Marcus isn't following me, so it's apparently in here.
Look at this mess. The exhibits are all over the floor.
Am I supposed to put them back?
What a mess.
Okay, I'm not an archaeologist or even a fictional archaeologist, so how am I supposed to know where this goes?
Duck one here? Right, Marcus?
Quite right.
Okay, this looks vaguely Egyptian.
And the Bastet statue goes in the Egyptian section.
Looks right, Indy.
Okay, so I have to choose where to put them. Let's see. Solid gold mask, as I recall. Let's see.
No, this isn't right. Funerary mask goes here.
Ground. Well done, Indiana. So, is everything back?
Not quite.
Well, what's missing? SW 003. What was that?
Seaway expedition. He took the cat mummy, Marcus. But why?
The thief may have left a clue to their identity.
Yeah. Let's keep looking.
Well, I'm getting kind of low on time. Is there a way for me to save? Game slots, save rollback. Main menu.
I saw that smashed window down the corridor from your office. Perhaps that is where he got out.
Well, okay. Main menu. Options, game manual. The options menu. Okay, well, I am going to assume that the autosave will save me, for lack of a better term. So, viewers, thank you for watching this first episode
Let's
of
investigate the broken window near your office.
Marcus.
Perhaps our thief left a clue.
Marcus, don't interrupt me, please. So, thanks for watching this first episode of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and I will see you in the next one.
Maybe the thief dropped something when he left. Let's investigate the broken window near your office.
Yes, Marcus, we'll do that soon. Anyway, later.